Alrighty, just going to go ahead and get a little bit more done. I can't promise an end point to this upcoming video, but what I can promise is that I'm probably going to do stuff in between TurtleWoW just to spice things up on my channel. Alright, I got a tunic. Let me just get out a bear form here. It looks okay. It's at least part of my transmog, but it's not. It's kind of a side grade, is the problem. If there was a leather thing that had agility, stamina, intellect, and spirit for leveling as a druid, I would take it in a heartbeat. But as it stands, the Robe of Arugal is currently not only my best looking item for my character's thematics, but it's also my best item, period, because of all the stats that are added to it. There was a conversation this morning on the Turtle Discord about upping some of the sizes of these places. I don't think Alterac Mountain is one of those places that needs to be, although it could stand to be less of a... all the questing zones could stand to be less tourist trappy. Or just not tourist traps, period. This game deserves to not be a tourist trap. I think we're ready to kill him. Time to die! Yeah, I had to clean out the whole camp just to do this safely. Kinda sad, honestly. But I knew this was coming. I saw this coming from 50... Oh, and things are starting to respawn. That's just extremely quaint. No! Stop respawning! Holy shit. Let's get this Baron Vardus quest out of my log. There we go, that's all the Crush Ridge ogres. The brutes keep getting tagged. Nope. I brought a knife to a gunfight. Nope. His exclamation Farad's exclamation point's still silver. Wait, how many more brutes do I need left? Oh, only 7. I could probably go up there and clean that quest up. Oh yeah, and on Ascension, this zone is where the green should be, and he kind of has raid boss stats. He's even a question mark, question mark. It's kind of awkward. But I mean, it's one of those things where Blizzard tried to do something cool for Winter's Veil, failed miserably, because they put it in the middle of Alterac Mountain, which only amounts to stuff for if you're level 70 plus. I don't remember when the green came to be between TBC or Wrath. It ultimately doesn't matter. But the Greench is a thing that would ruin low-level questing in Alterac if you wanted to do anything with those Yetis yonder. There was probably a way to get a discount Grinch in your game that isn't as blunt and in your face. And then, yeah, they die easy. And now I can go home. Because aside from the Crush Ridge Elites and Aladin Paranold, there's actually not much... Hang on, let me buff this guy. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, aside from these Elites, Aladin Paranold, and the Voral's Revenge quest, we have no further need of Alterac as a quest zone. There's actually so few quests that go into Alterac proper that of course I went to Desolus and Swamp of Sorrows for part of my jollies. It makes me sad that Syndicate is not a faction we can actually get along with at any staging point within even vanilla. Because you can only get to neutral with the Syndicate. You're meant to murder hobo the faction to death. Even the quest flavor text for Alliance suggests that the Syndicate is only good for murder hobo. I'm more than dummy annoyed by that. Because why introduce a faction that could be gotten along with? Or even, why even keep the Syndicate as a faction that either side could deal with if you're just going to make them murder hobo fodder? It's a waste of code to give them a reputation bar. Complete waste. There's little design things like that I would immediately remove. Or, in the case of the Syndicate, I'd actually make there be a scenario where you could get exalted with the Syndicate, and even gear that could compete with most things if I had to. I mean, I don't get why anybody would attack Ravenholds. There's not many other ways to gain Syndicate rep. I would probably have to invent custom quests just so people could gain Syndicate rep. Well, that's something. Oh, I got no Undercity rep for that. That's kind of terrible. But at least I got the quest out of my log. I can go back to Gelkis things now. I'm just getting some Gelkis stuff done now. I moved my character in advance. But is Congen already dead? Oh no. Really? She's tagging all the mobs? Why? Come on, don't steal the mob from me. Stop.
Goblins making a service that's free? Something's gotta be.
Okay, good. I got the mob. I just wanted the head. There, now you can kill the other guys at your will. I just needed the one guy once. Oh. I'll just... Yeah, this is... Wait. Okay, it doesn't completely... I have the Mog. Yeah, I've got the Fire Goggles mob. I don't... Mog. I don't need it. Yeah. Konhratha is the other guy we gotta kill. And he's an elite. And I know this. Because Valley of Spears is, yeah, part of that whole thing. I got no rep for that. I think they put all the rep into the other quests. Oh, I get a little bit of both Gelkis and Magrum for killing them. That's actually not bad. But I know what level I have to be in order to get Moradon quests. For either 46 or in my 50s. With that known, I can prepare accordingly and probably just move on to Bloodsail stuff while trying to get ready for Moradon shenanigans, because my battery-powered control pommeler isn't going to get itself. Wait, who killed what now? Oh, thanks. That actually dinged me. And now I can actually fight this other guy. That dwarf priest saved my ass. You're beginning to like me, huh? Oh, they made it so that I can repair with the quartermaster. That's actually kind of nice. Oh, there is a stray Badlands quest that we got from Stillward Church. There's the temple. Do I see a hand anywhere? At all? What? Uh-oh. Guess I gotta do the frenzied regeneration thing and this. At least I can kill Refric easy. There we go. I got the thing I wanted. And now I can get out of this zone. It's actually not bad. It's just the spellcaster mobs hit too hard relative to the power level of a druid. For the collection. No Undercity rep, huh? That's fine. Oh, this takes me to Desolus now. I actually... Yeah, no, this is good. I actually don't hate this. Eye of Zythos. Alright, what other quests we got? Dead Until Dark. Okay, that's a couple quests. So 197. That is not quite enough to do Dr. Gregory Victor, whose name reminds me of Dr. Gregory House from the hit show House MD. Okay, I can do this one. Are there any quests up here? Let's see. There's some alchemists. We've got Heldrum the Swift. I'll come back for her. The Bloodscar lady. Oh yeah, there's a Tangled Horror right there. I don't think that's what he's going for. That's one Tangled Essence. And probably the only one I can get off these guys. Because I don't see another Tangled Horror out of them. That Mirelord there has something I need. Omen of Clarity. Let's kill. Alright, let's just go ahead and we'll just combo point up. Oh yeah, he still hits like a truck, doesn't he? Alright, yeah, no, we need to regen. We do both Enrage and Frenzied Regen just to keep getting lots of health. Because that's the only way I'm beating this guy. And a bash for good measure. And we've got a Mirelord fungus. But he almost killed me. If I didn't have Frenzied Regen, I'd die. I'm pretty sure I just die without it. If I could get one more Shadow Panther heart, then yeah. I can worry about the Marsh Murloc guy later, and then I could just focus on doing elite quests in Desolus. There we go. That's enough venom for me to get out of here. Well, that's something. It's some gold. Or, no, it's not quite gold, but I can use it to compensate. There we go. Final Sawtooth Leather, and I can go turn in this quest. That's some leather. He's got funny items. Some of them would be upgrades for me if I wasn't wearing adequate stuff. Oh, looks like somebody else killed Noboru already. That's a shame. Yep, that takes care of everything that I want to do involving this zone. Except maybe Marsh Murloc guys. And whatever stray quest I could have potentially picked up here. 123. 224. I'll have to go get some from the auction house. Ah! Okay. Yes. To Gadget-san, I go. Fat Torin needs to go to Gadget-san. Ma'am, I'll have you know, I am big boned, but also, I knew this was coming. When you become big cook on the block, you come back and teach Zamjo, okay? Yeah, no, I'll be coming back. Let's advance this whole thing. It's a red quest, because it expected me to be level 60 doing this. Oh, mega lol. This sounds like something that would play on a Twitch advertisement while I'm trying to watch Sui Robo. And it's just, hey, come play Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And my response to it is a firm no. Alright, you. What? I'll have you know that leather is surprisingly high in protein and low in carbon. You still don't eat leather, numbnuts. Alright, yeah, Clamette Surprise. I've done this quest before. Clamlet. Here's what you'll need. Giant eggs, other species of large bird, zesty clam meat, Alterect Swiss, get thee to a cheesery. Sure, dude. Whatever. Yeah. I guess I could go back to Org. To Orgymar. Okay, I need to find something cleverer than Orgymar. Ugh. Where is... Hello. Report to Helgrim. I think a couple other private servers have been made mention of. There's Chromicraft and Epsilon, which have occurred to me as names. I still want a Mists of Pandaria private server to get my ultimate jollies, which is just playing a Pandaren shaman. And an undead monk. Undead Monk would be the mascot character because I resemble the Undead Forsaken. And then the Pandaren Shaman would just be, yay, I get to play a Pandaren finally. Holy shit. It took those schmucks 4x packs to get to playable Pandaren. If Guild Wars 2 didn't annoy the ever-loving shit out of me, and if I wasn't essentially mentally driven out of Guild Wars 2, I may have considered returning to it. Oh, interesting. I didn't even read the report. It's a coin toss on whether I can actually read the stuff that is given to me, because there's usually a right-click to read. Sometimes I do a parody dub. Oh wait, I could go to Booty Bay and see where the blood sale at. Oh yeah, where the blood sale at? Actually, I'll come back for these other quests. Right, to Booty Bay! To figure out what the hell's going on. A brief off-stream recording to turn in a quest and check my mail. Because, yeah, I need to make sure I do this in between things. Alrighty. And Sigil of Strom. This feels like this should have been a Reventusk Trolls quest. But yeah, the Sigil of Strom is elite stuff, so I'm not going to be able to do this without help from someone else. Oh yeah, I've got a full quest log. I need to get some of these out of the way. I thought about making a hardcore tune, doing a little bit with that, involving Soda. There's a Twitch TV guy named Soda Poppin'. I believe he's Veibe's husband by now, but he has a quiz, and since I refuse to play on a Blizzard realm, I did think about, as a joke, doing that quiz. Anyway, there's a quiz Soda Poppin' has his buddies do for guild stuff, but his hardcore guild plays Alliance, and I do not allow myself to make an Alliance tune. I only did it for Turtle because custom content on here is barely able to make Alliance not a massive snooze fest, but it still sucks. It's still Alliance, it's still automatically bad, but I know that I only really know of them because of Rav, a League of Legends content creator, who I watched on and off. I don't like his League of Legends content, but his Warcraft content is acceptable. But yeah, there's a quiz. I thought about doing it as a one-off video for the bit, but not actually join his guild because it requires 1, playing on a Blizzard realm, 2, playing Alliance. So my response to Soda Poppin' for joining his guild is a firm, not just no, hell no. Because if he had a Horde equivalent, I would maybe consider. But also, I would need to make a brand new Battle.net account. I talked about this with my peers earlier. Athena and co, who play on retail sometimes. I don't comprehend why, but I have a personal rule of only ever rolling Horde, if it can at all be helped. I only broke that rule with Turtle because I wanted to still help some of my friends from a specific guild, the Unseen. And it required going into Stormwind, which can only be done on Alliance. Basically, just, I cannot roll Alliance anymore after this one tune, and then if Soda Poppin' really needs people that badly, he'd have to pay me to play on a Blizzard realm, because Blizzard realms are automatically dog shit. He would have to pay me to play. Nah, I grabbed some other games to play later, like Dota 2, for one-off content videos. I thought about getting out Soda Poppins' quiz to do it as just an Omega lull move, and then if I don't think I'd pass, honestly, because I hate Alliance so much that he'd probably do some random shonen jump ass arbitrary clause of you need to be able to be comfy rolling Alliance because they're best in slot for everything, numbnuts. That's probably my worst Soda Poppin impression, and no. I'm not doing another one. I mean, he does give me when he doesn't have Dilf energy, he gives me Hunter from Spyro 2 vibes, which are an immediate turn off. Not turn on, turn off. So that's where I was getting the Hunter the basically Hunter impression. Hey, Spyro, do you know what LOS means? Sorry, I just I don't know where half this comes from. I did not have this kind of energy when I started streaming. And now I've got it randomly. Why does my brain keep doing this? Yeah, I think I'd be able to answer all of Soda Poppins' questions sincerely and not flunk them. Because I've played this game long enough to know some of them, and also Classic was a thing 2 years ago, and all I'd have to do is remember the average Barney Games, whatever the fuck name, from earlier, and then that's it. There's no way. Blizzard cannot reason with me. They are not capable of it. None of their development team respects me as a person enough for me to ever consider rolling on a Blizzard realm ever again. It just won't happen. Okay, cool. We've got a skinning enchant. But my enchanting's been stuck at 60 for months now. Because for some arbitrary reason, it won't let me get past 60 off just randomly disenchanting everything. I picked up enchanting knowing I would disenchant things with it. No, but if I had to switch enchanting with anything, I don't know what I'd switch it for, is the problem. So I haven't really gotten rid of enchanting because I haven't found a second profession that actually fits my character. Engineering fits like a glove, but that's just because I'm a guy who traveled to the Undercity and befriended leper gnome engineers who are unironically still part of the living. That was an entire thing based off of a Discord debate I had with somebody. If any Twitch streamer did a private server guild thingy on any of these servers, I know a guy on Endless TBC who I hang out with this in mind, because he has a Twitch, he streams Endless stuff on it. He has an RP character. His name's Malveron Bladesong. I met him on Turtle. He moved to Endless TBC for reasons. No, but most of the Twitch streamers I see, including Rav, Hardstuck Rav, are busy fucking around on Classic, and I'm just going, why does it have to be a Blizzard realm? Why? Senpai won't notice you. Stop trying to get Senpai to notice you. They won't. Just do private servers. It's objectively better in every way. Stop shrimping for Chris Metzen. That's all I ask of people. Stop shrimping. Stop shrimping. I will say it 50 million times. Stop shrimping! I'm sure there's a parallel universe where I end up shrimping. But no. Actually, no. Yeah, there exists a parallel universe version of myself who becomes the Shork Stalker and who tries to mail a pipe bomb to Atlantis. He turns himself into a shrimp. And because he turns himself into... Wait. What? How'd I pull aggro from these bozos? How close was I? Oh no, it's just this one bozo. Yeah, I don't need headhunters, so I could just go. I could just get this guy off me. Yeah. No, guy turns himself into a shrimp. The parallel universe. Parallel. Nice pussy. Parallel universe version of me who turns himself into a shrimp ends up killing his own family because shrimp allergy is actually hereditary on both sides of my family. It's just that there's only one person on each side of that family, and it's not a direct lineage thing on either one. Just a couple of my one family member on my mom's side of the family, my aunt, and my dad's mom on his side of the family contracted an allergy to shrimp, and in both of their cases, it's maddeningly severe. Guy kills his family members through shrimp allergy because turning himself into a shrimp, he would not have considered that. And then also himself because of a complication in the process of turning himself into a shrimp. And then I think Atlantean security takes the pipe bomb and defuses it successfully. So that the shrimp version of me is a failure. I know this because for fun, I go to parallel universes and try to find a version of myself that's legitimately successful so I can emulate them. The problem is, that part of my VTuber brand is so depressing that it's actively discouraged by my friends. Nah, I think even if... I'm trying to think of somebody else beside, so I can have this a litany of examples. I cooked up hypothetical scenarios in my head for what would get me to do hardcore classic on a Blizzard realm, and there's literally nothing. I even envisioned being persuaded to do it by my favorite VTuber, but favorite VTuber is a very ambiguous term, because there are so many now, myself included, that... And also, I can't do Sui Robo for this example because he's already tried to convince me to do Dragonflight. He made an undead rogue. And my answer was still no. None of the Hololive members do. So it's not like I could cook up a scenario where, oh, my Oshi Mori Calliope persuades... No. No, she doesn't. The answer's still no. And then, let's see. I know VShojo peeps, but Project Melody doesn't even stream Classic, so no, she wouldn't. She wouldn't because I don't think she'd even bother, and let's see. I don't fuck with Mythic. I don't know enough Niji Sanji people to say one way or another, and I think a bunch of them have buggered off to go do VTuber content under a different umbrella. I think there was a fox lady who became a cockroach, but you didn't hear that from me. Oh yeah, there was that one thing Soda Poppin had in terms of video where he was talking like a guild leader / dad to all the other guys, and he's just, I want you to get from level 30 to level 40 in 1 week, and I'm just going, none of the bozos who you are talking to are going to be able to do that, and those that are either going to have to rely on some cheese to do it, or they're gonna dungeon spam Scarlet Monastery. Sharklet Monastery is what I almost said. Yeah, but I mean, getting from level 30 to level 40, that's the worst bracket. At least for me as a Horde, because not only do you have Desolace to worry about. You also have Arathi Highlands. You also have Swamp of Sorrows. You have Stranglethorn Vale. There are options. The Stranglethorn option is not very good. Most of them are not very good because the zones themselves have such a wide gap of levels that you need for specific parts of the zone. And then the low 30s are stuff like Ashenvale, Alterac Mountains, which can also get into the high 30s, but Alterac doesn't have enough quests for people to do it that way. And yeah, your best bet otherwise is just dungeon spam, but let's see, we've got... A couple of these only get to the mid-30s. And then you've got the Scarlet Monasteries, which get to the 40s. And then Razorfen Crawl and Razorfen Downs otherwise. There's a fair bit where you have to dungeon in order to get most of the levels, or you have to be really meticulous with all the questing zones, which involve traveling to some wildly different places each time. So it's one of those things where, yeah, it's doable, but getting it done in a single week is gonna require some Sweat Lord shenanigans, which I know is what Soda Poppin wants. It's just... his expectations are unrealistic with Alliance players. Not even just WoW players. Alliance players. You're already having one guy who won't stop dying to the silliest stuff and having to remake his character over and over every time he gets to level 20. I forget his name, but he did a Makara and died, and I think he and another guy were aggroing kobolds in Loch Modan. And it's just, yep, you do gotta realize who you're working with for this, and it's just it's Soda Poppin' and a bunch of other people making themselves hella miserable on a Blizzard realm, and I'm just going, dude, just do this on Turtle! There's way more quests! And hardcore is something I actually want to do, but I don't know what character to make for it. Besides maybe a hunter or a warlock, because then I have the added bonus of a pet. Also, I've been looking for excuses to make a warlock on here, but I would only ever roll Horde. But by rolling Alliance, you're essentially shooting yourself in the foot, and I just can't. All right, what am I looking for again? Giant or zesty clam meat. How many do I need? 10. Okay. Yep. No, we're buying this. All right. Giant egg. How many do I need of that? 12. Okay. Buy out. Get 2 more. Yeah, let's do that. And then Alterac Swiss. Yeah. What's the cheapest? Yeah, we'll do that. Sure. Just as an aside, that is the only way I'm doing Clamlet Surprise this early. I'd otherwise have to take forever to do it. I don't have forever to do it. I'd rather do literally anything else. Yeah, there we go. And now we fly to Gadget Sand to put all this crap out. Okay, there we go. Cooking Artisan, let's go! Did I get anything cool from that? No rep? That's actually fine. I get Clamlet Surprise. I need to get to level 40 to actually start using that. Do I cook anything with Roast Raptor? Ooh, nice. Okay, so I've got something I can cook off these guys. So there's only a few quests in each of the areas. The Badlands is very badly designed. It's another 35 to 40s. Yes! Okay. 35s to 40s area. But you don't start getting quests for a lot of things until way later. And by that point, you're kind of just... You would just rather quested Swamp of Sorrows on here because of the Harborage quests being accessible. Yeah, no, I should be friendly with Ravenhold by now, but because they got rid of that part of the reputation grind, or maybe it was never there, and then they added it in TBC, it's kind of hard to tell. I don't even remember. I deadass don't remember. It would have been cooler if we learned that most of the Black Dragonflight infiltrated House Ravenhold humans and Alterac before Cataclysm. I mean, that's just a byproduct of Chris Metzen being a shit writer, honestly. And I will say that till the Cowlex come home. Please come home, Cowlex. I miss you. I play these WoW private servers because it's still a Kusoge, and I've been trying to get a Kusoge aesthetic, but I also don't want to touch Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, which is my go-to Kusoge for Kusoge things, because it's a Kusoge that, even with fan patches, is still a Kusoge, even when I'm playing as Gangrel, which is the one class you are supposed to play as to get past 2/3 of the game. It's still a Kusoge. I've had Kusoge ideas since a couple of my peers wanted to play Bad Rats, and I refused. Oh yeah, Guild Wars 2 is also a Kusoge that I played, but my first ex ruined Guild Wars 2 for me. So even as a Kusoge, I cannot play Guild Wars 2 without either making a brand spanking new account, or just doing literally any other game for Kusoge vibes. And for the people in the audience who don't already know, Kusoge means shitty game in Japanese. I learned this recently because I got into an argument with Mix.wave about what would be considered a Kusoge. Because he was talking about a Korean manhwa that involved Kusoges in it as a plot point. And I was like, ooh, I could do the plot of the manhwa because such and such game. I specified Psychonauts, Path of Exile, and a couple other games that I consider Kusoges. And he basically said, no, those are not Kusoges. I thought about exaggerating the way Mix said it to be like, no, Mexican, but that would not track. That's not how Mix talks, and representing Mix like that is a dick move. So I just don't do it. Simple as. Yeah, I got my 10 Bloodstone Amethyst. Alright, let's do this. Foul Magics. Wait, hang on. Raising Spirits. Oh, yeah. This is another elite quest. I'm gonna need to, yeah. And then, let me see if this cap is much... Yeah, this cap looks way nicer on my Tauren. The problem is it's a resto cap. Alright, yeah, no, that I knew this was gonna happen. It's not that terribly surprising. Hang on, let me see. I've got Dark Spear rep and Orgrimmar rep. Alright, is Foul Magics? Foul Magics is an elite quest. Surprise, surprise. Guile of the Raptor. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to killing raptors. Oh, he just... No, not again! He just got killed! No! I still want to do this backup capacitor quest, but it's just going in... It's just hogging things in my logs. I don't want to do that. Nope. Alright, yeah, but we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elite quests. And I'm gonna have to go to Nomragon anyway for batteries for the battery-powered control pummeler. So I'll pick up that Sparkwater port quest. It's just that, yeah, I've got better things to do, my dude. Alright, so let's see what aggro Gorosh. Yep, okay. Shadow Maw Claws. Oh, these are... Okay. I'm still doing them. Hunt for Yeniku. Is Yeniku Vol'jin's son? Hang on, hang on. No, no, no. We are not doing Mark Thardade's enchantment. We are doing Bloody Bone necklaces. Yeah, let's do it, let's do it. I mean, we'll still do Mark Thardade's enchantment. Ooh! Okay. I dig it. Oh, they disarm! If I get to level 40 over here, I can double check for Bloodsail Buccaneer stuff later on. So I'm gonna finish this quest. Oh, somebody else tagged the mob. It was an alliance, of course. Okay, I take the Green Hills of Stranglethorn because that was a quest I wanted to do to get it out of my pockets. I don't even know what page I can unify them all at, but I've got a page, and it exists. I'm going to mail this to Borax or whoever, and can anybody make this for me, man? I'm not gonna say it like that because I don't have a funny accent in my streamer mascot character. Although I could be cheeky and be like, "Hey, Wansamdi told me I needed new shoes. Do you got an alt that can make this?" As like a funny request that I could have be done. It's something. I'll mail this. I don't know if Borax is a leather worker though. I just know that Borax is a hunter made by Drust as an alt. Oh, ding, by the way. Take it, Primal Fury. There we go. Anyway, yeah, I'm 2/3 of the way through this game. And I feel a little happier. I don't know if this is the correct level to do Bloodsail Buccaneer things with. But it would be cool if I did it. I'm not done hunting them. Damn Skippy, I'm not. I'll come back for this. I do want to help the guy find the chief's son. Because that is the best thing we can do, honestly. Can we talk to Garfield? Of course we can't. I see him. I see that guy. His quest is not accessible to us at this level. I installed Dota 2 so I could do content involving Dota 2. Specifically, something along the lines of League of Legends loser plays Dota 2's hardest heroes. Because people just have that form of snobbery over the two MOBAs, and it's just, yeah, I'm a loser at League. Almost assuredly. It's kind of hard not to be a total loser when I can't climb out of bronze in ranked. But wouldn't it be funny if I made the Dota 2's hardest heroes look like child's play? At least that's the content idea. It was an idea that I flirted with when a guy showed me a total noob being massive air quotes, learning Dota 2's hardest heroes. He chose Invoker, Meepo, and Tinker. And he didn't succeed on Meepo, but he did succeed on Invoker and Tinker, which got me thinking I could do the same thing. But I'd credit the guy, because with League content, people kept shamelessly copying Donkey, and it got on his nerves, and also by proxy, it got on a bunch of other people's nerves, but specifically Donkey himself got fed up with it, and I don't blame him. This is one of the few things about Donkey that I will actually give him credit for, instead of just writing him off as a total ass clown. Because Donkey's still not that great a content creator that I once thought he was, and this is a reality that has been unveiled to me over the course of years. Other than that, it's just, yeah, no, I need to be able to be my own unique self, because that's a core fundamental of what makes me watchable by my own friends. I need to talk to Suyirobo about RuneScape, because I did think about playing old school RuneScape to do a compare and contrast. If I could play a Druid on old school RuneScape, I'd do old school RuneScape. If Undead Forsaken, Zandalar Troll, or Pandaren existed on any other MMO, in whatever way they could exist, I would play that MMO instead of this. There are factors, there are sweet spots of mine that if an MMO like, I don't know, the Riot MMO Necrit keeps talking about, that I know Riot wants to make a thing because they wouldn't shut up about it at one point. Oh no, we take Innervate. Dire Bear form we take. Do I have enough gold for all of this? Feline Grace, Ferocious Bite, Prowl, Rejuvenation. Yep, we barely had enough gold for all of that. Oh, there are the Boulder Fists. That's actually convenient. Moloch the Crusher. Yeah, we're taking this dude. Yeah. No, we're hella killing this dude. No, no, I tagged the mob. No, well, I mean, it's fair. Okay, fair play. Yes, that actually works. Thanks. Forgot to say that earlier. Let's see what we got here. It's not ideal, but it's got more stats and more armor. And we were probably going to replace it with Gelkis stuff anyway, so it's not the end of the world. I mean, I wish I got something better overall, but my character's aesthetic is actually improved. Yeah, the thing about rare mobs is they're also more powerful than regular mobs. So that Moloch the Crusher guy, if I didn't get help with killing him, I probably would have died myself. It really do be like that. Oh, yeah, we got all our raptor hearts. We can get out of here. Guile of the Raptor. Yep. Yeah, this is just free XP, basically. These quests also kind of exist Horde side because the game will check if you the game doesn't have a way otherwise of checking if you're undead Forsaken or if you're Nork, Tauren, or Troll. So they have to have quests available so you can get to friendly/honored with either, depending on which side of the coin you're on. Brightly colored string would be pretty nice. Alright, let's do it. Call of the Raptor. Oh. It only has 3 charges. What, man? Okay, it's whatever. Alright, yep. Yep. Okay, never mind. This is just an item that gives me an agility buff that only has 3 charges. I want to keep it real badly, but I think I'd rather just sell it. How much will it sell for? Yeah, not bothering. You are as strong as a Kodo, and your lust for battle does your people proud. Call to arms. Oh, another elite quest! You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, no, now it's just, now I've got 8 elite quests. How quaint. Elite Quest Walled. That's a potential title name.